is a not at all cliche video about my first impressions of ghosts. Seeing as everyone and their mum is doing this, I thought I'd be a good YouTube whore and make a video talking about how I feel. You know, my doctor says sharing is the best remedy. So with that in mind, I'll just get on with it. Well, I'm pleased to say that in my opinion, this is the best COD in a good while. I can see the neckbeards scrambling to leave hate and talk about the game's faults already. Let's get the shit out of the way first. Firstly, the maps are so large you'd need a space satellite to see them in their entirety. I'm not even joking. They're fucking huge. The current consoles can't support 9v9 in this game. I'm pretty sure the next gen will have 9v9 as a standard in every playlist. That would make these maps more bearable. Infinity Ward have really strayed away from the H-shaped maps that made COD great, and I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing yet. Please know that the 9v9 thing is just a theory. Maybe they just like to torture us. Among the maps that reach the very top of my shit list is Sovereign, which is kind of like an industrial car factory. There's so many little corners and ladders and rooms it feels impossible to know where the fuck you are half the time. It's like you need a map to navigate the map. This isn't fucking Zelda. I'm sure it'll get better in time, but I'm convinced the lead designer on Sovereign was that guy who first suggested Dead Man's Hand was a good idea. He needs to be fired, like fucking now. Secondly, the spawns are pure undiluted AIDS on a disc. There's just not that much of a pattern to them, and the habit of someone spawned directly in your anal cavity is bewildering, especially considering the maps are the size of fucking France. Those two things contribute to the game's biggest problem, the way people play. Oh, I can smell the virginity from here. The game is currently quite campy, and if I have one piece of advice, it's to slow your game down. You'll adapt and start having fun again. This is not a rusher's game at present. Hopefully that will change on next gen. Okay, so now on to the good. There's one thing that outweighs all the problems. The hit reg in this game is almost flawless. It's even approaching Modern Warfare 2 standard, and the dedicated servers aren't even on yet. It says a lot that I'll tolerate shit maps and ridiculous spawns if the main thing about a fucking FPS works. You can make me swallow gallons of shit if when I shoot someone they fucking die. Take note, Vonderhaar. That particular dynamic happens to cut both ways. You die instantly in this game. If someone sees you first, then you tend to explode into tiny little pieces. This has the result of making people play more defensive, and that in turn makes the game harder to go on big streaks. I already have one KEM strike though, and that's going up on OP soon. As I'm here, I might as well tell you that OP are smashing it in terms of content this year, so go down in my description and sub if you're not already. I suppose I can best summarise my thoughts by saying this. I actually look forward to playing this game, and it's been a long time since that was fucking true. Seriously, fuck Black Ops 2.